is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love and back to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And I am on holiday at the moment, and I am in Croatia. And I've just come to find a little spot on the rocks to do this video. And it is a beautiful, really clear sea. And the message today is from the symbology of the birch tree, and also another is about fears that are coming up to the surface. So over the last couple of days, there could have been, for you and your dynamic, there could have been some real fears coming in, fears that have been brought up by other people saying, you know, putting you off the journey or making you question yourself and questioning this whole journey about this whole twin flame thing. And what happened, and so this is the reason why I'm saying this is because, again, amazing connections that happen. A lady came and asked for a letter from me, and she said, I woke up and I've heard the song Waterloo by ABBA. And I said, it's interesting that you came up with that song is coming up for you, because for those people that have followed my channel for a long time, there was a divine masculine that came onto the channel and did a couple of videos, and he contacted me right at the beginning. And in the healing that I did for him and his twin, the song Waterloo came through. And because of that, I said to the lady, I was like, that's really interesting that you've listened to that song is coming through for you, because that was one of the songs that came through for the Divine Masculine that I did right at the beginning. And so of course I went to look at the song Waterloo, and I've put the link into the description box. But Waterloo, the people who publish it is by Union Song. And not only that, but then I was intrigued to go and look at the meaning behind the song. And it is this. The song metaphorically compares a woman surrendering to her conqueror, giving up, resisting a man's advances to Napoleon, surrendering following his final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. So basically it's about surrendering control and basically surrendering to your divine counterpart. I'm going to read the lyrics to the song because, again, it is, when you look at it now with that in mind, it is quite amazing, and I can now fully understand why it has come through in people's healings. And that's the thing, when I connect to people's energies, it can be so abstract what comes through, but it will unfold and unfold and unfold as we become more and more, as pieces of the jigsaw come together. So the lyrics of the song are this: my, at Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender, and I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, I promised to love you forevermore. Waterloo, I couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. I tried to hold you back, but you were stronger, and now it seems my only chance is giving up the fight. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. I'm finally facing my Waterloo. So Waterloo is the battle, what we all are all facing, the battle of fear, the battle of giving in to this crazy, all-consuming and scary love. And so now I can totally understand why that song is so significant, because it is the inner battle. It's the inner battle that we're all facing, and of course the enemy is the fear, which is why it relates to surrendering completely to, you know, resistance really is futile. The other significant thing is ABBA. You know, ABBA is a mirror. So A-B-B-A, A-B-B-A, it's the mirror, right? So just so much symbology in that one particular message. So it is saying there is a battle. There's a battle raging in each of us. There's a battle raging between, you know, the light and the dark. And so it is a battle to keep staying in your light. The other message that came through was from the birch tree. Now, the birch tree symbolism is this. It's about renewal, protection, the tree of magical properties. It's about banishing fears and building courage and warding off evil. So if people have been coming into your dynamic and saying that you're on the wrong path and this isn't true and all of these things, then again, that's why the silver birch has come up very strongly recently. The silver birch is one of the most sacred trees in Celtic mythology, symbolizing new beginnings and protection. Birch is the first of the tree symbols for the first moon cycle in the Ogham tree calendar. It's known by the Celtics as Bay, and it's the symbol of new beginnings, regeneration, hope, new dawns, and the promise of what is to come. The tree carries ancient wisdom and yet appears forever young. Now, when I heard that, and I saw that, okay, it's all about new beginnings, it's about protection, I could also see why the silver birch was coming, because there has been, you know, this real kind of like, yeah, fear that's been coming up, generated by people coming in to try and mix up with the dynamic. The song, so there's two songs today. One is Forever Young. I couldn't remember who sang it, so when I went into it and searched for Forever Young, it is by Jay-Z, who obviously is married to Beyonce. Bay also is, you know, the nickname for Beyonce, but also is Your One, right? The other song is Waterloo. Both of those songs I put into the description box. When you look at them against the Forever Young, there is 69, there's 22, 69 being the divine mirror, 22 being the sign of like union, twin flame, Star of David, divine feminine, divine masculine. Waterloo, it's published by Union Song. So really clear messages about saying, you know, it is, resistance is futile. It's about surrendering to the process and trusting, no matter what anyone tells you or tries to throw you off guard, it's about trusting what you have in your heart. So 4 or 5 people again yesterday contacted me saying somebody's told them that they're not my twin, or somebody said this and it's made me question everything again. And the biggest thing is to not listen to anyone else because only you know your truth. And that's why this message is so, I can totally understand why the Waterloo song has come through as a strong message. And also it loops right back to the beginning. Now, when I say about the divine masculine, his name was Matt. I haven't heard from him for a while. Just this morning I received a message from him and he sent me a picture of a new piano that he's got. Obviously piano, we're all playing this tune and singing to the tune of Divine Love, right? So again, incredibly, you know, this is why I can see that we're all helping each other so much, because you know, just the fact that the song Waterloo was in his first healing that I ever did for him, and that came through by somebody else, and the whole message around that song is, it's about a woman surrendering to her conqueror, giving up resistance to the man that she loves. And also it's the battle of, the representation of the Battle of Waterloo being the battle against, that we're all facing this battle against fear being the enemy, because we've got to move into more and more love. So it was just really, really, really amazing. I mean, I love the fact that we're all so connected, and it was just kind of an incredible message to get. And the other thing is letter 224, I'm going to read from the Divine Love Letter books, because this is the one that wanted to come through. So it's letter 224, and it is this: my love, my angel of divine light and love, you have awoken me to this crazy, wonderful journey of visiting my soul, to knowing that I actually have a soul. You know that realization that we are more than flesh and blood, and we're here for more than just life. We're here to really live and to really love. You have shown me that I want to love. I want to be free. I don't want to be frozen in an ice cage where I freeze everyone I care about out because I don't want to get hurt. You are defrosting me. I'm no longer Mr. Freeze. Your love is melting me. Okay, so, I mean, again, just a perfect message, because I can totally appreciate that feeling of coming up and, like, you know, people questioning your journey and saying, what are you doing still waiting around for this person, or whatever they might be saying, or why aren't you dating, or what are you doing? But it really is, you're the only one that can answer for your journey. You're the only one that knows the secret to your heart. Your heart honestly will guide you the right direction. If it feels good, then it's going the right way. If it's making you feel crap because people have told you things to make you question yourself, it's because it's not your truth. And remember that that song Waterloo, it's all about, there is resistance is futile. It is about following your bliss, following your heart, following your truth and your own intuition, and trusting in that. All right, well, I hope that helps, and I will be back with some more videos and updates, and if you want to have a healing, a reading, or a letter, please do. And the other thing is to say about, if you do have a healing from me, you know, it really depends what comes through. It's whatever your energy, whatever I see, you know, your energy will show me what you need to know. And it may be really abstract at the beginning, but it will unfold and unfold and unfold as you become, as your soul wants you to know more of your story. So that's just the message for today. I hope it helps, and enjoy this beautiful view. Okay, take care. Bye.